name is Veronica Whitley. I'm a Homeworks by Precept consultant and homeschool mom to my 4 kids here in Texas. Today, let's take a look inside of Handwriting 4. Handwriting 4 will continue to build on and reinforce the concepts that were taught in Handwriting 3. As your child continues to practice their cursive skills, they'll travel with a family across the United States and learn about different regions, landmarks, famous Americans, and state flags. There's a lot of opportunity for correlation and tie-in to the study of the U.S. regions in Heritage Studies 4. Your Handwriting 4 parent-led textbook kit will come with the Teacher's Edition and your student work text. This is the Teacher's Edition for Handwriting 4. Here we have some introductory material, including the major goals of BJU Press Handwriting. You also have some information on the historical background and design of BJU Press precursive and cursive. You'll see the precursive letters and stroke descriptions listed here, as well as the cursive letters and their stroke descriptions as well. As you look at the precursive and cursive alphabet, you'll notice a lot of similarities in the letters. This was done intentionally to help the student transition from printing to cursive easily. Here we have our student and teacher's instructional materials. Your child will need their work text, a pencil or pen, and handwriting paper. Just like in 3rd grade, your child will be using 3/8" lines in their writing. You can use the reproducible handwriting paper in the appendix of the Teacher's Edition. You can purchase special handwriting paper, or you can just use wide-ruled notebook paper. These pages have some tips and reminders for teaching handwriting. This should help you to remind your child to sit correctly, to position their paper properly, and to hold their pencil correctly. It will also offer reminders about letter formation, alignment, slant, spacing, neatness, and the rhythm or flow of their writing. This section offers tips on evaluating your child's handwriting. There are several points for your child to consider as they complete their assignments, and then several points for you as the teacher to consider in evaluating and assessing your child's assignments. The student objectives section is helpful to read through and to share with your students as they work through their assignments each day. One of the major goals of Handwriting 4 is to help your child develop neat, legible handwriting. But the purpose of that is for them to create communication that glorifies God. These Bible action truths are included to help you incorporate them into their lessons throughout the year. The lesson plans are laid out much the same as they are in Handwriting 2 and 3. You have your lesson number, the title of the lesson, and your student work text pages. You also have a smaller version of your child's work text page, and then a section that will tell you what materials or preparation you'll need to gather or prepare ahead of time. Each lesson will start with an introduction that will introduce the theme or content of the day's lesson. These boxes will let you know if there are some special instructions for you as the teacher or just some background information that might help you to better teach or communicate the lesson to your child. The skill development section will give your child a chance to review and practice the different letters that they've learned. Starting in Lesson 3 and throughout the course, your child will be learning about the different states and their flags. There's a section in your child's work text where they can cut out the flags and paste them into the appropriate boxes. The optional activities at the end of each lesson will give your child the opportunity to continue to practice and further review the skills that they've learned. The theme of Handwriting 4 is traveling through the United States. At the end of the Teacher's Edition, there will be a supplemental section with additional lessons and reproducible pages on the U.S. territories. The lesson plans are laid out very much the same, and then they're followed by reproducible pages for your children. After the supplemental lessons, you have an appendix with more reproducible pages that you can use throughout the course. You can copy and utilize the handwriting paper for any of the lessons that call for it. Here we have an evaluation form. There are several points to consider as you grade and evaluate your child's work. Using these forms throughout the course can be a great way to track your child's growth and to see their progress throughout the year. At the end, we have a glossary with different terms that are used throughout different lessons. Now let's take a look at the student work text. On the front cover, your child will be introduced to the theme of Handwriting 4 and to their tour guides. Here you have some highlights of the work text, as well as your table of contents. This can be especially helpful in correlating lessons with Heritage Studies 4 and the different regions of the United States being studied there. While most lessons are 1 page, this particular lesson is 2 pages. Your child will be copying the words to America the Beautiful. This serves as a pre-test which will be repeated later in the course. That gives both you and your child the opportunity to see their growth and progress through the year. Throughout the course of Handwriting 4, your child will be introduced to the Pacific states, moving east to the Rocky Mountain states, the Southwestern states, the Midwest, the South, and the Northeast. In each of these different lessons, your child will be asked to cut out and glue the state flag under their handwritten name of each state. The state flag insert is right in the middle of the book on page 65. You can pull out these 2 pages with all of the state flags, or you can have your child cut them out directly from these pages while they're in the book. These pages will also have the flags for the lessons on the U.S. territories. At the end of the book, you'll see another opportunity for your child to write the words of the hymn, America the Beautiful. This will be a great way for your child to see their progress and growth from day 1 until the end of their lessons. And then on the back cover, your child will see reminders about how to sit correctly, how to slant their paper, and how they should be holding their pencil.